Hey, good morning. Tony Porter, Tabletop Baseball Digest. What do we have here today? It is the Mets, 67 Mets with Tom Terrific against the 1967 Cubs with Kenny Holtzman. And we're playing deep drive baseball. I'm going to try to play this for about, I'd say, 10 games or so to get a good rhythm and a good feel. Um, Lately I've been just turning to it for a game or two and then going back to my other game. So I need to play at least 10 games. All right, let's roll some dice. So Cleon Jones just popped up foul. Um, and I want to set something up here for you. Let me just roll some dice and then I'll set something up. So he popped up foul to who? It's a 0, so we'll say it's to the catcher. Foul out to the catcher. I think that's it's if it's. Oh wait, is this PF? Is it middle? No. Oh yeah, it is middle. So that's going to be. Um, I think it's a shortstop. Shortstop. All right. So the Cleon Jones pops up. He had a great day in yesterday's game, or the last game Seaver pitched. I think he had 3 hits. Here's Tommy Reynolds, and he's a 41. That'll be an out in his out range. A 9 is a fly ball center field. Right there is Phillips. Puts it away. 2 down. And Kenny Boyer, who eventually gets traded to the White Sox, third baseman, for 40, and that'll be a super easy inning for Kenny Holtzman, and that's a fly ball to right. Out there is L. Thomas. Not sure. Is it Lee Thomas? Could be. I don't know. We'll see in a minute or so. So that's 3 up, 3 down. All right. I hope I fixed the image. I had some choppiness before, some lagging. So let me know. All right. I appreciate that. If you let me know, thanks. Let's see. Hope the sound is all right as well. I gotta stop this to see if the sound. I'm gonna play 3 innings and then we're playing deep drive baseball. All right, so it's the White Sox against Tom Terrific, who gave up 8 runs in his last outing. It was sad and depressing. See if he has a better outing this time. Doesn't start off that way because that's a ground ball and that's through for base hit. So Kessinger leads off. Switch hitter, batting lefty against the righty Seaver, and pushes a ground ball through the hole into right field. Played by Tommy Reynolds in right. All right, here's Glenn Beckert. He's going to swing away. Oh, it's a 95 with a 1, and that's going to be popped up. And 1, it's going to make it to the first baseman. Foul territory. Swoboda is playing first base for the Mets. Let me go over who's who today. So it's a foul out to the first baseman for out number 1. Kessinger hangs tight at first base. In the infield for the Mets, from left to right, third base to first base, is Boyer, Harrelson, Shirley. A guy named Shirley at second base, yeah. And Swoboda is the first baseman. The catcher is Grody. In the outfield, it's Tommy Davis. And center field is Cleon Jones. Right field is Tommy Reynolds. It is early, so I'm keeping it hush hush. Excuse me. Billy Williams. Billy Williams is up. Lefty. That's a 59, and that'll be line drive base hit. And he will not go to third on this. He will stop at second base. Excuse me. And here's Ron Santo. Runs on first and second, only 1 out. So again, just the rolls are not going Seaver's way at all. Again, a 51. That's going to be a deep drive. So that's trouble right there. That's going to cost them a run, at least a run. And that's going to be 1 run. That's a drive in the gap. That's going to split the outfielders and roll to the wall. Nobody's going to get that. And Cleon Jones plays off the wall around to score. Is Kessinger going to third is Williams, and he'll hold up there. And Lee Thomas. He's up, runners on second and third. Here's the pitch. Infielder's back a 95 with a 5. It's a hard hit ball to second base. Runners will hold. Ground ball 4-3. Runners hold there. We're going to put the infield in. And now it's Cleon Jones. I'm sorry. No, Clarence Jones. Excuse me. I was looking. Wait a second. C. Jones. He's on the Mets. Clarence Jones. Decent right fielder. He's a 3 right fielder. Had 155 plate appearances. 252 average. Here's the pitch from Seaver. No more 50s. That's going to be a 21, which will be a swing and a miss. Struck him out. Seaver brings the heat. Reached back for a little extra on that one and blew it by. Clarence Jones, a Cleon Jones impersonator. All right, that's the first inning. The Cubs do pick up a run. Here's a pitch, and it's a 75 on Kenny Holtzman's card, which is going to be a defensive result. We have that defensive chart right here. Let's check it out. 13 will be... Oh, that's the pitcher. Pitcher Kenny Holtzman is a 4. He will make that play. Easy play for the pitcher. So a tapper back to the mound. And here's Ron Swoboda. Kenny Holtzman, the pitch at 30 will be a defensive check again. And 85 this time. 85 will be a fly ball left field, and that's going to drop in for base hit. There's no 85. Yeah. There's no way he's a 4 out there. Billy Williams. No way he's a 4. But maybe I'll learn something. Yeah, he's a 3. I figured I usually like Hundley's a 4, so he's a really good catcher. There's not a lot of 4s around. Those are the guys that are the better fielders. Most guys are just 3s or below. So that's a quick way of kind of looking at the defensive chart. And I just make a mental note of those guys who are 4s or 5s. Every so often you'll see a 5. Grody is up with a runner on first and 1 out. Pitch, and that's a 39, which will be a 0. That's a line out, and this could be a double play. So it's a line out to the first baseman, and Swoboda dives back to the bag. So an L3 for the second out. So Grody hits it on the screws, but right at the first baseman. Here's Bart Shirley is his name. He had 12 plate appearances, 6 games. So you get everybody in this game, right? That's funny. He's a terrible second baseman with a 1. And he does absolutely nothing. His batting average was 0.0000. So what kind of an out are we going to give him? He's going to have a fly ball to left field to end the inning. That was exciting. And that card actually tore on me. I had to tape it up. All right. So that's we go to bottom half of the second inning. I get this a little bit closer to my mouth. All right. Let's see. It is Randy Hudley, who is a pretty good defensive catcher. And that's how I remember by mentioning that. 72 and a swing and a miss. So Seaver gets him with the fastball. Brings the heat. And Hundley heads back to the bench. Here's Adolfo Phillips, who also had a great day last time we faced the Cubs. At 23 will be a swing and a miss, and he strikes out. And Kenny Holtzman. Kenny Holtzman can hit. He batted 200. And an 81 will be a bouncer to short. Harrelson fields it cleanly and throws him out. Top of the third, here we come. Harrelson, 24, and that'll be a ground ball to the first baseman. Takes it to the bag. Where's Tom Terrific now? I should have my Seaver pitching card here. For some reason, it's not there. That's annoying. Here he is. All right. Tom Terrific. $34, and that will be a 8 is a shallow fly ball right field. Racing in is Lee Thomas, and he gets there just in time. But that had a chance to drop in there for a minute. Here's Cleon Jones. Cleon Jones batted .246 with 5 home runs. 129 games, that's 43. That'll be a 1 is a pop-up middle infield. A 3 is going to be the second baseman. So pop up to second base on the outfield grass, and that retires the side. Bottom of the third. Here we come, Don Kessinger. And it's a 43. That's within the 20 to 49 out range. A 3 is a hard hit ball down the line, and Swoboda is right in front of it. One away. Glenn Beckert. 95 and a 5 is a 1 hopper to Shirley at second. 2 down. And Billy Williams. Seaver with the pitch. 49 and a 9. Lifted to center. Cleon Jones comes over under it. 3 up, 3 down. Super fast 3 innings. And that's what I'm going to put out there. 3 innings of deep drive baseball. Check it out. Let me see. $15 to get the whole season. You have to have a printer. They don't do the cards.